Brand new Quattro is here with a super crazy roleplay skill just like Yusei, Yugi, Jack Atlas. This is using the new box plus the new events. Is the deck pay to win or is the deck pay to lose? Find out. Let's go. Ready? Attack number 1. Boost. Attack number 2. Wait. Oh, shoot. You can only attack with one monster. I forgot. No! 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 I thought you could attack. I forgot this card sucks. No! Oh, no!
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
As you can see, we're missing 5 cards. Before I get into whether this is good or not, pay to win, pay to lose, let's talk about how expensive this deck is. Most people are using advanced draw with this deck because very easily you get to draw 2 with it. That is going to be for free. That's great, for free. But the Terror Babies, which you're probably going to need 3 ultra rare from a main box, that's a lot. Then you have 3 Biscuit Dolls. You're going to need 3. That's 3 super rares from the main box, so 3 and 3 so far. You're going to need at least 1 Dreary Doll, so we're at 4 super rares per 3 ultra rares. Now, the other puppets, they are from the event. I do think you should farm the Gimmick puppet event no matter how good or bad this deck is, because you never know what will happen. It takes a long time for them to rerun the event. I know farming sucks, but please do it. Then we have the Exceeds. What is this? Puppet of Strings. This is an ultra rare for free. Great. But the Giant Grinder, you're going to need at least 1. So we're at 4 to 5 ultra rares with 4 super rares from the main box. That's a lot of money so far. And then we're looking at Zombie Stein. You definitely need a Zombie Stein. So now we're at 5 super rares, 5 ultra rares from the box. Now, if it's this expensive, it has to be great, right? We'll find out. And then the Gigantes Doll. You definitely need this, at least 1, maybe even 2. So we're looking at this deck, 6 super rares and 5 ultra rares from the main box with a super juiced, steroided out skill. This pluses like crazy. This comes out of nowhere onto the field. You get to send any card from your hand or deck to the graveyard that's a Gimmick puppet, and then you get to destroy this and summon 2 Gimmick puppets. So is this deck pay to win or pay to lose? I think it's pay to lose right now. I'm sorry. I know they gave a big event, brand new character, relinquish puppet skill. It's a whole lot of money. I just straight up think the deck is pay to lose at the moment. I think the only way this deck could really be good is drawing into Book of Moon and Treacherous with advanced draw, because that's going to be the main way to win. You're going to draw into Book or draw into Treacherous with advanced draw, and the deck's going to be as good as Book of Moon or Treacherous is, but you could play those cards in literally any other deck. I will explain the deck and the replacements for those cards. You could play Enemy Controller, Concentrating Currents. You could play Chalice to replace the books, but even then, depending on these cards, it's just not that good. It is a huge disappointment. Now, we are no stranger to decks not being amazing, but because they gave us a crazy skill, I guess it raised the expectation. Maybe we are only upset because the skill really is super broken, but even Konami just couldn't make Gimmick puppets really good. Now, I would love to eat my words. I hope in a future DLM event, because that's where it will be debuted, for this deck to do well. Maybe it could be a really tiny rogue deck where no one expects it, because there are moments where this could be quite spicy. Because with the Biscuit Doll, you could banish it from the grave to make all of your monsters untargetable, and then you could make a bunch of plays while being untargetable and maybe sneak out a win. To sum up most decks, you want to think about, what does the deck do turn 1? What does the deck do turn 2? Let's focus on turn 1. What do we do turn 1? We activate the Relinquish Puppet skill turn 1 to either send a Biscuit Doll or a Dreary Doll. and then you're going to play the Troy horse from outside of the duel onto the fields. The Troy horse is going to then summon up to 2 gimmick puppets from the hand. So you will hopefully summon level 8s like the Magnet Doll or another Biscuit Doll. So you could lead into a Zombie Stein turn 1. Zombie Stein turn 1, that's pretty good, right? It's 4,500 attack. It's 1,000 defense. Its effect is to negate anything. Spell, trap, monster, negate it. What's the cost of negating? You have to go into defense, and then you also have to discard a card. And it does not destroy what you negate. So if you negate a monster effect, they are probably going to be bigger than 1,000 attack, and just swing over your Zombie Stein after. So you maybe want to play this deck with a lot of protection behind a Zombie Stein. That could be great if you do that turn 1. Econ could be great. What I really liked in the deck was Pulse Mines. Pulse Mines was poggers. Pulse Mines with the machine on the field, all monsters additionally summoned will go to defense. That's a great way to protect the Zombie Stein, but you do need a machine alongside it to protect it. So that's pretty much the only good turn 1 play, which is to summon a Zombie Stein. Otherwise, you could summon a Sky Prison, which will prevent both players from special summoning from the graveyard, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It's a good defensive play, could be a decent turn 1, but it could be quite difficult to do because the Dreary Doll can not only not make Zombie Stein, but also cannot make the Sky Prison. But this is the best card to send to the graveyard because you banish a Gimmick Puppet to special summon it to then use it with the advanced draw. It just continually special summons in the graveyard every single turn. But the Dreary Doll, because its effect says you can only make a Gimmick Puppet exceed. So you can only make the Giant Grinder or the Puppet of Strings, and these just aren't good turn 1. They do nothing during your opponent's turn. Now let's talk about turn 2. Turn 2, the play you want to do is hopefully have lethal, right? Every deck that goes second or at least goes turn 3, they want to have a lethal play through setting up the field, then lethaling next turn, or with no setup, get lethaling. Ideally, you will probably be sending the Biscuit Doll to the graveyard to then banish to make your cards untargetable. And a really cool trick could be is if you make a rank 4 exceed, which could be quite easily made through the Terror Baby special summoning a level 4 from the graveyard to then rank 4 exceed with. This will take control of up to 2 of your opponent's monsters. Then it could tribute itself to make both of the monsters level 8. Then you could rank 8 exceed into a 3,000 attack or a 1,500 attack. Now the problem with this is you cannot attack with non-exceed monsters, and you can only special summon Gimmick Puppet exceeds. You cannot make any of the other exceeds after using this effect. So even after stealing your opponent's monsters, you cannot attack with them. You have to make a Gimmick Puppet exceed, and then you probably won't even lead to lethal afterward because it's quite difficult to exceed after you summoned, probably normal summoned with the Terror Baby, to take control and then make your Puppet String exceed. Otherwise, it feels great to be untargetable, steal their monsters, make an exceed, but then you just feel exposed. You're just wide open. That's why I actually really liked Concentrating Current, so when I made these big plays, I could actually win that turn, but this is not protective. Otherwise, you want to make a Giant Grinder, 1,500 attack. It could destroy up to 2 special summon monsters in the field. That's pretty much all it does. If you destroy an exceed, it will deal half of its attack. So at 1,500 attack, it's not going to do much beyond that. No reason to really have it in D. Its D's not even that big. But what's great with this card is with Concentrating Current, that's lethal damage. That's 4,000 attack, 4,000 damage. So ideally, they'll have a bunch of special summon monsters. You'll summon a Giant Grinder and then hopefully be able to summon a Puppet of Strings alongside it for over 4,500 damage. And then you can hopefully attack for lethal. And that's pretty much what the turn 1 and turn 2 is. Steal, pop, or just 3,000 attack. Turn 1, make this for a negate. Now, the restriction on the skill says you can only use number dark exceeds or Gimmick Puppet exceeds, and the main deck can only have Gimmick Puppet monsters. They are all, most of them are Dark Machine. You can't use Desperado, you can't use Sphere Kribo, you can't use any other monster. And Utopia would probably be great to protect your Zombie Stein, but Zombie Stein is going to be in defense, and you can't make a Utopia because it's a light. It's a light numbered monster, so it's just going to die. Maybe Konami could buff the skill to remove the dark number requirement. Maybe we could use Utopia, because I would at least love to do that. If I can make a Zombie Stein and then rank 4 exceed with the Terror Baby to make a Utopia, Utopia will be able to negate attacks onto my Stein. And that'd be a huge deal. You literally can't do it though if you want to use this skill, and you really do want to use this skill. So I'm also giving a suggestion to Konami on how you could very much buff this deck. Make a turn 1 Utopia and Zombie Stein, then the deck becomes so much better. Because we have no other Exceed to make alongside the Zombie Stein to protect it, that's one of the greatest weaknesses of this deck, that you really have to rely on back row cards like Pulse or Book of Moon or Treacherous to protect your Stein. But the Advanced Draw does help you draw into it, to be fair. Though I don't think the deck is top tier, there's some great highlights still. I got with the deck because, of course, my opponent's not going to read the Biscuit Doll, not know that I'm untargetable, ending up targeting their own monsters. We're going to sneak some wins, probably with Concentrating Current onto the Puppet Grinder. And if not in this video, it will be in another. Let's go, Fools. Relinquished Puppet. I relinquish this fool. Send my dreary doll. Now we gotta play. Now we gotta play, mates. Summon you. Biscuit Doll. Oh my. Oh my. This is where we could Zombie Stein. Advanced Draw, draw 2. I think this is naturally pretty good. This is good. This is fine. We could do this. Zombie Stein it up. That's a turn 1 Stein if I've ever seen one. We're gonna get rid of the Troy, which the baby cries if we do that. The baby's not happy about that, but the baby's got to deal with it. Advanced Draw, draw 2. Ooh, do we draw 2 again? I think so. The baby! Give me a Pulse Mines. We want Pulse Mines, yes? Give me the Pulse. Pulse it up. Pulse Mines, mate. All right, we got a baby. Zombie Stein will be negating. What's pretty cool with Zombie Stein is if he's been on the field for a turn, what you could do is use its effect, negate a face-up monster. Oh, we're negating that. Doesn't Red Eyes Fusion say you can only activate 1, mate? That's a big fat negate. No thank you, mate. Biscuit Doll could be special summoned. Maybe we want the Gear Changer so we could normal summon it. And maybe we keep the baby, the other baby. I guess the baby could be gone, mate. Get rid of the baby. Negate! What you got, mate? Gear Changer could be a level 4 or level 8. His back row is activatable, which now the Zombie Stein can negate. Do we Biscuit Doll to be untargetable? Biscuit Doll, this is 1,000 attack, okay. We could then normal summon the Changer. We will negate the back row. I think this is working out. This is good, yeah? We Malevolent Sin. Malev Banish. Negate the back row. But then I wish we had lethal afterward. If we negate the back row. I hate that we don't have lethal after negating the back row. That feels bad. If I special summon the Biscuit Doll, we only have 3,400 damage. Come on, mates. That's what this deck needs. We need lethal after negating with the Zombie Stein. All right, we're going in just like this. 4,500 attack. Lance? What the? You fool!
This is what I get for being a people pleaser. Have you become my fan?
We negated the Red Eyes Fusion. That was pretty good. If you're asking me what's good, you don't have the box 3 times. So this is not a good investment to blow all your money on. This is like a $300 deck. This is a lot of money. This is the big money deck. Even if this is top tier, let's say it was tier 3, I would still say it's not worth your money because you could play other decks for a cheaper investment. So if you want to get in and do well, I would suggest Gaia. Gaia's good. I have a great free-to-play Gaia video. Now, I know some fools are like, oh, I hate Dkayed. He says free-to-play decks are good. I don't know what kind of whiny baby mentality that is. That is hilarious. This is good for you to play, and if you like it, you further invest in it. I'm never saying to play my free-to-play deck as your only deck and then never mow a lawn and to never upgrade your deck. The deck is playable for free, good enough to, I would say, at least reach Legend rank. If you're not good enough to reach Legend rank with my free-to-play decks, then that's on you. Then that just shows how bad you are, mates. But I never say that this is you stop here. This is a taste tester. You taste the ice cream before you buy it. This is a playable build. Then, if you like it, you then build the full builds. But Dkayed, you keep saying free to win, free to win. Yeah, because I keep beating your pay-to-lose booty. I was going to say the A word. This is PG stream. PG stream. Let's go.
Nice.
Focus. Select a card, send the card. Let's get sending. Dreary Doll to the grave. Destroy.
Gimmick puppet destroys effect activates. It destroys.
Pop it.
Gimmick when destroy is a goner, I can summon 2.
I think we want to get the biscuit. Yes. We did it all for the biscuit. Did it all for the biscuit. We've not normal summoned yet. His back row's just kind of chilling. Kind of chilling. Kind of chilling. I think he chilling, mate. You chilling? We chilling. We chill? Let's go. Summon my feet. Would it have been better to take control? To take control, we would have to use up our normal summon. We would take control. We would then have to Dreary Doll alongside the biscuit after sucking up his monsters. So we did have a play like that. We definitely could have done a play like that. This does something when you destroy it, right? This destroys a back row.
Destruction cannon.
Pop.
Just what I was waiting for. My monster.
Just what you were waiting for, mates. Just what you were waiting for.
I special summon a monster. Giant grinder uses one.
Giant grinder, get grinding, mate.
Your monster.
Grind, grind, grind.
Aren't you glad to be Gimmick puppet Terror Baby? When I
Terror baby.
Terror Baby, I can
The baby.
a Gimmick puppet. Gimmick puppet destroy.
We could just Malevolent Sin, but then it's not lethal. I hate that. I hate that it's not lethal. I hate that it's not lethal. I hate it. I hate it.
I exceed summon a monster.
Doing this initially could have been better, but I'm going to show you that you still have a follow-up.
I use
Detach.
to activate
Suck 'em.
Doll's effect.
So what do we want to do
Up to 2 of your monster eyes.
to that back row? It's obviously not something that could be
Card Dreary Doll.
activated right now, so it does not target. So what is it?
I
What is it? What do we care about? What do we care about? Double the feats. Double the feats. Is this really going to be a drowning mirror force? Like, what is this going to be? What is this going to be? If it's drowning, we can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it.
Want to know how I treat my fans?
Let's go.
Giant grinder. Attack. Final dance. That was nothing.
Final dance. Final foot.
Green is coming to an end.
What? What? It's got to be a lance. It can't be lance. What is it? What the heck? Egghead is here. Is he top tier?
Gimmick puppet destroys effect.
Destroy.
When destroy is
Activates.
I can summon 2 gimmick puppets.
Does this need to be normal summon? No. 1600? 1600, mates. Yes, I would love to special summon another monster. The Egghead.
Gimmick puppet Egghead.
The Dreary Doll, I think I'm going to use right now to draw 2.
Dreary Doll's effect activates from my graveyard.
Egghead needs a discard, so the Changer would have been straight up better here.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
The baby. The baby's got to go.
I activate
Goodbye to the baby. Do not deal 400.
card and gimmick puppet to change this card to
Whoa.
level 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Santaphon turn 1.
Watch this.
This deck needs a good rank 4 exceed for turn 1. Okay?
Activate
We need a good rank 4 exceed for turn 1.
I set a card.
Should be good now.
This ends my turn.
Neither player could special from the graveyard, so you can't baby after detaching.
From my hand, I activate a field spell.
We got Chalice. We also cannot be destroyed by card effects, so we're actually quite safe. We safe.
A field spell.
Roach can't. We can't use Roach. This is what we could use. Has to be a number. Dark. Exceed.
I'll do this.
This is it.
I summon a monster.
This is the only cards we could use that's released. If we go unreleased and we do level 4, Chalice this mate. Or do we let him waste the summon of the dragon, then we Chalice? Yeah, maybe we wait. Wait.
Here it comes. I special summon a monster.
What are we looking forward to? Crazy Box? Could summon Crazy Box.
I activate my monster's effect.
Is Relinquish Puppet the only way to play the deck? Apparently there's another skill.
Over my set.
That might be another way to play the deck.
Quick play spell. From my
What the heck is this? Ghostrick, Angel of Mischief? Wait, you're not a number. You have number in your text or something. Whoa!
my hand,
Spiral Spear Strike.
go. I activate my monster's effect.
Yep. You got me.
End my turn. My turn. I draw.
Pulse Mines, baby. Pulse Mines into baby. I have the puppet head in the graveyard, right? Yes. Yes.
Gimmick puppet terror, baby. When
Gimmick Puppet.
terror, baby, I can resurrect a gimmick
Summon the egg.
egghead.
Level and Sin, temporary banish, take control, then exceed. Sounds good to me.
I build the
Your monster is now mine. Detach 2.
units to activate Gigantic
Come to me.
effect. I take control of up to 2
Dreary Dull.
effect activates from my
Get out of here, baby.
I revive
Get the baby out of here. Become level 8.
I activate Gigantic Dome.
What do you want to do? You do nothing. You're useless.
Tribute this card.
Useless.
All my monsters to level 8.
Puppet string.
I exceed Number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings.
Are we top tier? We are playing against a top tier deck right now.
I'll set a card.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Cut 'em. You've done well.
It was good that we made him waste the Dragonfire. He could have revealed it to grab a Magical Knight, and then he also banished it, so now he's missing, hopefully, a Dragonfire and a Magical Knight. Hopefully he's far behind. If he reveal, oh, you kidding me? Okay, it's not the Dragonfire, not Dragonfire. We're good, we're good. He doesn't have a play. He can't make a play with this. We're fine. He can't make a play. There's no way. There's no play.
I summon a monster.
No activate. No activate.
I activate my monster.
Why would you reveal the Dark Flare if you have a freaking Dragonfire in your hand?
I special summon a monster.
You summon Dark Flare. What the hell was that?
You won't like what's coming next. I draw.
Changer. Changer.
Gimmick Puppet of Strings' effect activates.
Activate.
It's a string.
We should activate the Biscuit. But if it's a Book of Moon, we flip right back up anyway. And if it's something chainable like Treacherous, he could chain. Let's do Biscuit.
Miss Doll's effect activates from my graveyard. Your effects can't target my
Dreary Duel.
Dreary Doll's effect
Cannot target me, mate.
from my graveyard.
You will not.
Banishing a Gimmick Puppet for go.
What are we making?
Gimmick Puppet
What are we baking?
gear changes effect.
Become level 8. We can also banish the baby so we cannot chain to our card effects being activated. But why? Do we care? The feet! We're gonna beat top tier with the feet!
Appear number 50.
Defeat the top tier with the feet!
Controls the
Let's go! Zactor's when? Chill, we Quattro in, mate. Quattro is here.
giant grave.
You can't be sick of Quattro already, he's brand new. We got a cutscene and everything, we got feet. You what? You're not into feet? Yes. The feet. Should this deal damage? Holy moly, you're trenching your own monsters. Goodbye. Goodbye. Fool. Yes. You're top tier. And I'm Gimmick Puppets, mate. Let's go. Yes. Fool.
I lost.
Have you become my fan?
That's a Keck W if I've ever seen one. That's an E2. That's an E2. Here's the problem. If you Quattro, not Quattro, if you Biscuit, then he could chain to pop our Troy, but then Troy activates in the graveyard, Keck W. So I guess we do that. Yeah? All right. Let's go.
A star.
Quattro banished, then what's our play? The Troy gets destroyed, we summon, we make some plays, that seems great. Let's go. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, that is the way.
Miss Doll's effect activates from my graveyard. Your effects can't target my Gimmick Puppets this turn.
I literally told him what we do, and he did not do anything. Okay.
Gimmick Puppet Destroy's effect activates. It destroys one Gimmick
You can't target me.
on the feet. When Destroy
Troy.
is a goner, I can summon 2 Gimmick Puppets.
Come forth.
Puppet Gear Changer.
Come forth.
Join me.
Join me. Join me.
Gear Changer's effect activates.
Level 8.
Gear Changer.
Woo! This is great. Puppet Grinder, he's gonna pop his own field spell. Get ready for the Keck W. Get ready for the E2. Get the E2 ready. Charge up your E2s, everybody. Feet. Oh, oh, oh! He's popping his own field spell, mate. What the? He can't believe it. He's gonna surrender. He's not gonna do it. He's just gonna surrender. He's gonna close the game. It's telling him to pop his field spell. He can't believe it. He can't freaking believe it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Let's go.
One overlay unit to destroy
Pop.
the monster.
Mate.
You glad to be
Pop
my
it, mate. Oh no. The soldier Gaia, the fierce knight. Dodging the pop. Whatever will we do? What will we do? I'll pop him again, Keck W, if he's going to target himself. Oh, double the Keck W. He targeted himself. Oh, my Jesus. You what, mate? Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself, mate. Let's go.
When I summon terror
The baby.
I can resurrect a gimmick puppet destroy.
Holy moly. Is Malevolent Sin lethal with the concentrating current, or we just do the feats, mate? The feats.
Summon a monster.
Ready? Attack number 1. Boost. Attack number 2. Wait. Oh, shoot. You can only attack with one monster. I forgot. No! 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 I thought you could attack. I forgot this card sucks. No! Oh, no! Oh, shoot. We trolled. We trolled. Not good, not good. We're gonna come back. Okay, it was BM, 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 BM. Bim, 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 bim. We bimmed him. He doesn't know we have concentrating current, so he doesn't know we misplayed. And if your opponent does not know that you misplayed, then it's not a misplay. Just don't tell him. Don't tell him. He don't gotta know. Don't tell him, don't tell him. Focus. Focus. Holy moly. Holy moly. Guy the Magical Knight.
Now is the time.
Oh.
I special summon a monster.
Yes.
My monster's effect activates.
Yes.
Now is the time.
Now's the time.
Fusion summon a monster.
He can't stop the Malevolent Sin banish. He can't stop it.
Time to battle.
It's impossible to stop it. He can't stop it. He can't pop us before we do it. He can't. He can't.
Monster's effect activates.
Can't do it. He could chain pop, but he's still gonna get banished.
Join a one-on-one.
Can't stop it. Impossible. Activates.
Monster's effect.
Mate. Banish. Got him.
My chance. My monster's effect
Yeah.
activates.
I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. So what do? We never dreary dolled this freaking game? Are you kidding me? We're not losing this. We're not losing this. This is not a loss. This is not an L. Not an L. Not an L. Let's go.
I still believe
Does this
in my
mean that
card.
Constraint Current's a good card, though? We really needed it, right?
Activates.
We really needed it to win? Does that make Concentrating Current really good?
All right.
Oh my Jesus. All right. We out. We out. Oh no. Dennis, you could put that on YouTube. Sure. I just wanted to show that Concentrating Current is not needed to win, but it actually is. That was on purpose to show you that you actually need Concentrating Current, that we could not win without it. I guess you need Concentrating Current. We're trying to evaluate what's win more and what's needed. What's win more? Win more means you would win anyway with the card you're using without it. So it is not win more. Some people thought it was win more. I do not. I think it's actually needed. There you go. Good information. Thank you.